All right, let's talk a little about CSS. Now, CSS is what you use to style your HTML tags. So let's open your code, and we are in our double column block page. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you will see this link rel. Zoom in a little bit. This line right here, and this is where you will locate your CSS. Now, there's a couple of ways to do it. There's this one, which is external, which means your style is outside of the page, and you use this title tag right here and all this extra stuff to point to it. So if you go into your CSS folder, you will see you have a couple. You got your about one, your contact, and double column block style, which is this right here. Now if I go ahead and let's say make a mistake, see how that goes, refresh. Now as you can see, your page is not styled, and this is basically like if you search the first web page, you will notice that this is how it was. It was just simply just like a book on a web page with hyperlinks or your A tags that we talked about. So that would happen before they started to add this styling in. So go ahead and fix that, save it, go hit refresh, and now we're back to how you want it. So CSS is just styling. That's what it is. So there's this way, external. And there is another way, is called internal or inline. So I'm gonna put a style right here, and in these quotes I'm gonna put with let's say 80%, the height 310, 310 pixels. And there's other ones which we will try to talk about more, but these are some of your main ones. I'm gonna save them and see what happens. As you can see, my height is 310 and my width is only 80%. So that literally overrides it when you do it this way. See, so everything's kind of back to the same, but my height is 310 pixels. So I put in 7, to which I have it in the original form. Now you can see there's that way. So this way is called inline, but this will override anything right here. So this is how I started. So I will start it off like this and style everything I need to style, and then I will simply copy and paste it into a new file, which I will call it .css, and whatever you want to call it right here, but it has to be saved as .css. So that's how my technique is. So I'll write that code out, copy it, open a new file, and just go ahead and open my CSS file. So simply open the file, paste it in there and delete all this stuff, because you only need this part and whatever you wanted. So if I talked about, well, right here, that's our top container that we were in right there. So since I already have my top container right there, I can change this to, let's do that 310 pixels, save it, and now it should work. And save that, refresh. So now I'm at 310, and that's how it works. So you look for your HTML tag, and then you simply find it right here. So since that is a top container, and everything in that container is all right there. So if we basically that's how it works. And now if you look over, you got a border, and now this background image is actually this image right here. So when you want to put your photo in there, you simply go right there and add it in between these quotes. Come on now, stay with me. Basically in between these quotes right here. Now it looks a little different I don't know why it's messing around like that. Zoom out a little bit. Now, when I talk about the images, that's how it was. But when you're working on your laptop, before you upload it to your web hosting through your FTP, you would have to use the full address. And reason for that is because it just basically trying to locate your file. So if I go ahead and delete that, save it, refresh, now my image is gone. And like I said, it's just working in different environments. That's why you just need the whole address. Now I got my image in there. So I go to my images, the picture's right there. But well, when you mess around like this in your own environment, you would have to use the whole code. And it's basically the address. So if you look up right here on this top part, it's in that same fashion. So whenever you feel lost or your images don't work, just go ahead and locate it all the way up until you find your folder. So mine is on my desktop, and in my folder, I have my double column blog. And the same thing goes, like I said, for the images. If you feel lost or things ain't working, just go ahead and just use that full code right there. It should be good. But once you upload it to your web hosting, it should work like this. So first try it like this, and if your picture doesn't work, just add a slash, and that should do the trick. Because it's kind of jumping out of a folder in that sense. So that's what you will get for your background image. We'll go ahead and save that, put everything back to normal. So as we talked about, when you see this hash top container, it's basically saying the ID, this top container, and everything in this top container, which will be your social links. And if you scroll down a little bit more, you got your logo place right here. Then you got that text right at the bottom. And now you got your home, about. So basically anything in between is in your top container. Now if you scroll down a little bit more, you got your category spot. And your ID says, well, this is top nav module. So if I want to change the background color of that, I simply go ahead and find it. And now everything is I put little labels like this so you can find it much easier. But now I'm right here, and it's more or less in the same order. Top nav module. Alright, so the background color is black. I'll just put it to red. Save it. Refresh. Alright, now we got it to red. Now you can go ahead and change it to whatever color you want. I'm going to just leave it as black. And like the same thing goes, everything else is the same thing. So when you want to change something in your paragraph, or even this image size, that's all you got to look for. So let's say this goes to that actually. I got my title, date, boom, boom. All right, my main image is right here, but I want to change the right image. So class is the same thing as the ID, but instead of a hash, it was just a period. So class image paragraph right. I'm gonna go ahead and look for that. Icon, articles. Okay, getting closer. Main image paragraph, paragraph image. All right. So now we got the ID of the place I want to be at, which is a paragraph module, which is this part right here. Now it's saying anything in there is what I want to change, but I only want to change my image right. So it's 50%, and the height is auto. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's just put that to 30. Save that, see how it looks. So it's the right one right here. Now it's smaller. So that's how you will go ahead and change it up. Now you can go ahead and mess around with this with CSS, but like if you were to start from scratch, it'll be much easier because there's a lot more. Like if you can see this margin. Now margin is the stuff like the padding on it. It pushes everything from the right or left. So I do that. Now as you can see, there's no space right here as it is right here. So that's what margin does. Like I said, I don't want to get too deep in this CSS because there's a lot of different ones. But I just want to show you kind of like some basics. Alright, so let's go ahead and type in body. So the whole body, I want the background color to be a certain color. Alright, I'm sorry about that. the body, and then those curly braces next to your P letter. So I'm gonna go ahead and type background color. And I just put it green. Let's see how that looks. So I'm gonna save it, refresh. Alright, nothing happened. Anything going wrong, body? That should be good. Save it. Alright, see, refresh. Okay, I think I know why. So, usually stuff like that is because I have it mobile. So I'm gonna go right here, see if this might work. Because as you can see, at media, mid width, 920 pixels, max. So it's saying in between 920 pixels and 1119 pixels is a certain style. So maybe this will work. No, I don't know what's going on right here. Try the next one. But that's how you add in different stuff. I do not know what's wrong right here. Let's try. Here I got my Boolean background color. Try this HTML. Save this. Alright. So those are not working for some reason, but that's fine. Another way, if we go, so since that didn't work, sorry about that. Let's go and talk about the inline. So that body, I wanted to style it with the background color green. So this should work since it's more or less forcing it. So let's see what happens. Alright, so now you see that it does work. Now the same thing goes with these paragraphs right here. So I'm going to try to go back into my CSS sheet. Go and find the paragraph. Article container. Let's try this out. So background color. So I'm going to have to put it white. Save it. See what this does. Alright, so as you can see, it does work. Sometimes, like I said, if it doesn't work, it's probably because I'm in a different part of the file or something. Just random stuff, you know. So I'm going to go to the right container, which is right here. And do the same thing. And just copy and paste and add that in. Save it. Well, there you go. Now that works also. Now, of course, the footer, more or less at the bottom. Right here. Go ahead and paste that. Oh, I got the right one. Oh yeah, I went down too far. Okay, here we go. Save that. Now we're good. So things like that, you can do it that way. Also, for your body, you can actually put a, I'm going to just use the same background image. Or actually, I'm going to use a different one, but I'm going to just go ahead and copy and paste background image URL all the way to I get this background size. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy that, paste it in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and find another photo. So let me just use this top image. So just go ahead and copy the name. Make sure I got the right extension, which is JPEG. I'll just go ahead and just prop that in there. And it was .jpeg. Save it. Now we got our background image. So you can do that, use the color, whatever you like. But for the most part, that is CSS. So you can change your color, add a little margin to the side of things. And yeah, how to locate it, just remember, just look for it and just go and find it in there and you'll be good.